Is Israel invincible? This was originally a doubt question, only of concern of its enemies. But when the United Nations formally recognized Israel as committing genocide against humanity in Gaza, it became an issue for all humanity. Judging whether a country is invincible can be compared to boxing. Offensive power, defensive power, and resilience determine victory or defeat. In terms of offensive power, Israel scores almost a perfect 5. First, conventional and strategic weapons. It is backed by the entire Western camp, not just the United States. The UK and Germany are also providing weapons support, while nuclear weapons serve as the ultimate deterrent. Second, technological and intelligence capabilities. Israel possesses cutting-edge global technology and is almost seamlessly integrated with the US tech system. Third, political and economic strength. In the West, using money to influence politics is not illegal at all, and Jewish capital has permeated global politics. And finally, cultural influence. Judaism is the source of many religions, and its numerous noble norms create a unique intellectual halo. Thus, Israel's offensive power scores 5, especially powered by the US. The two countries are each other's weaknesses. Hitting one affects the other. In terms of defense, Israel is impregnable against weak opponents like Palestine, Syria, Qatar, and more. However, against medium powers like Turkey or Iran, the situation becomes precautious, and against world powers, it is virtually defenseless. Its Iron Dome system, no matter how advanced, cannot withstand saturation attacks by drones and supersonic missiles. Therefore, its defensive score is about 3.5. Israel has a small territory and lacks strategic depth. A single missile from Yemen can force its entire population into shelters. Its frequent preemptive strikes are precisely because it cannot afford to be hit, so its resilience scores at most 1.5. In summary, Israel's total score is 10 out of 15, meaning Israel is not invincible. Any country scoring above 10, such as India, South Korea, or even certain Middle Eastern alliances, had a theoretical chance of prevailing. In fact, during the First Middle East War in 1948, Israel was nearly wiped out. It was only because Arab countries agreed to a ceasefire that Israel gained a breathing space and time to recognize and counterattack. In short, militarily, Israel's historical behavior stems from its small territory, which drives its desire to expand. Yet, because of its expansionist ambition, it is compelled to wage wars. It could win 10 times or more, but losing just once would mean its destruction. And since it wages unjust wars and genocide, its eventual downfall is inevitable. Of course, you want to know when exactly Israel will fall. Well, that depends on when Americans expel Jewish capital and regain control of their own government, and eventually the US government stops being Israel's lapdog. Follow me on East Perspective to see the world out.